Hey, I want to do a quick video on Gen 6 Glock. Picked up a 17 a little while ago. Just haven't had a chance to do a video on it. I'm probably around the 1,000 round mark. No issues yet, but I want to go over some of the changes and whether it's worth dumping your 5 for the 6 or if it's all hype, because I'm sure there's, I don't know, 100 other reviews. It's the latest and greatest and it does this and it does that. No, it doesn't do anything different than another Glock. It just feels different in your hand, like holding someone else's hog. Anyway, we'll get started with some of the changes. First one, beaver tail, permanently on the gun. I'm kind of torn on that. Doesn't really bother me. If you've got big, meaty, fat hands, it might be an issue on holding the gun. If you appendix carry and you've got a fuda, I'm sure you guys all know what a fuda is, or it might poke into your belly button hole and rub you the wrong way and make you feel a little nauseous. But I don't know. Doesn't bother me. Might bother you. They added what they call a gas pedal, which is the most dumbest thing you could call that feature on the gun. How about it's where you put your finger hole, your finger taint, anything would be better than gas pedal. But it looks cool and it has a function, I guess. Maybe to keep your, what do the FUD say? Your booger finger off the trigger thing. Idiots. They changed the trigger too, speaking of booger finger. Kind of like Apex design. As far as shooting it to me it feels about the same. The grip itself is seems a little narrower in here. So like I said, if you put a blindfold on and you were playing Talk to Me Timmy or Pull Your Pants Down Harry and someone handed you this, you wouldn't probably know you were holding a Glock with a blindfold on because it doesn't feel like one. Of course, the undercut too as well, that makes up for it, which I mean people have been doing with their Dremel in their mom's basement since like 2003. But maybe for you, maybe not. The optic cut design was changed. I haven't put an optic on this yet, but one thing I don't like is on the back of the extractor here, they put a piece of plastic that just kind of rides in there and holds everything together. I haven't seen any issues with it, but if you look at this schematic, I don't like it. It's just, I don't understand why, and why plastic of all things. And then to get the extractor out, the plunger doesn't come out the same way. There's nothing back here. There's nothing to get to back there. Completely different design. And inside the slide, there's like a little detent you got to press down with a, a toothpick or a punch or a Glock tool. If you're a Glock armorer, you probably got the Glock tool you got on Amazon. There's probably a fake, by the way, if you bought it from there. But anyway, is it worth getting rid of your 5 or just getting one to get one? Well, if you don't have a Glock and you don't never like the way they feel in your hands, then I would go put one in your hand because it's probably worth it. If you own a 5 and it's got the modifications or it doesn't and it feels fine in your hand, then don't buy a 6 because it's really nothing special outside of the 5. Now, if you own a 5 and it's like gripping a tree trunk and it feels like you got a ham hog in your hand the whole time, then the 6 might be for you, and then dump the 5 because some reason people got this mentality that they have to have the 5 because Glock discontinued them and it's the coolest thing and I'm gonna switch it up and whatever that thing's called. But overall, I'm gonna keep shooting it. I'm gonna put an optic on it. If I have some sort of failure, I'll make another video. I don't foresee that. The only thing that bothers me is this tinsy piece of plastic. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, maybe the old man dying. I mean, it let them change things. It's not the same gun it was as far as ergonomics. It's not like holding, felt like you were holding a sedan or a brick or I don't know, a papaya in your hand. It just wasn't ergonomically friendly compared to like the M&P and the other brands. And I'll say that about CZ too. Not a CZ fan. I don't care what anybody says about the ergonomics. They're straight trash. Anyway, guys, that's it. Keep shooting it. And if I have any issues, there'll be an update and catch you later.